Hey there, Facebook family, how are you doing? It is Sanai here, and I am showing off with my new toy, my new backdrop. Don't you just love it? It's gorgeous. So I feel like I've got all the toys now to be able to show up and create some jazzy videos. But it doesn't matter what tools you've got, what toys you have, what backdrop you have. If you have not got the answers to these 4 questions that I'm about to share with you, absolutely nailed on fast. When you have the answers to the 4 questions that I'm about to share with you, these things that you absolutely really must know in order to be able to attract your ideal clients, when you have these nailed on, it will shift the way you show up in a really, really massive way. Like energetically, how you show up, emotionally, how you show up, mentally, the clarity, the confidence. You'll be more impactful, more influential, more passionate in your energy and able to connect with your ideal client. So it almost kind of shifts you to become your ideal client magnet. Very, very powerful stuff. And this is just from really getting connected and getting clear on the answers to these 4 questions. So I see people are joining, so hello, say hi. I'm not seeing comments, so for some reason Facebook is messing me around. Oh, it's Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Oh, I know. Don't you just love the backdrop? So I feel like I've got all my toys laid out now, Dawn. So the 4 questions, I'm going to dive straight into these 4 questions, but this is to really help you to shift your state and help you show up and become a magnet to your ideal clients. So the first question that you really need to get nailed on and clear about is, who am I? Who am I? Who are you? So when you have real clarity on who am I question, this is you understanding and joining the dots of your story. What is your story? What has brought you to this point? What is it that drives you, that motivates you in your business? What is your story? Because when you know your story, you're connected to your gifts, you're connected to your purpose, your passion. But really importantly in your marketing, you know your credibility factor. You've got it nailed on. What is it about you that sets you apart from the competition? What is it about you that makes you credible? And it doesn't have to be years of service in a particular industry to make you credible. It can just be what you have endured in your life, what you've navigated your way out of and overcome. And now you feel on purpose and passionate about helping your ideal clients to do the same. So what is your story? What is it that makes you credible? So really, really important to get that answer nailed on. The second question is, what do I do? So what is it that you do? This is really honing into your unique niche. What is the problem that you solve, and how do you solve it? And again, this is looking at your unique sales proposition, your unique selling point. What is it about how you help solve your client's problem that sets you apart? What is it about what you do that makes you so unique? When you can drill into what it is about you that makes you unique, that makes your service better than anybody else's, why do your people need you more than any of the other competitors that are out there? So really getting clear on what is it, what's the niche, what's the problem you solve, how do you solve that problem? The third question to get nailed on is, who do I serve? Who is your ideal client? Now I know you know this, but are you really crystal clear on who your ideal client is? What are her pains and frustrations? What drives her? What motivates her? What keeps her awake at night? What is she secretly thinking when she looks at the problem that she faces? When you can get connected to all of that, that does a number of things. It enables you to create messaging that is really powerful, that literally draws her in to your marketing, because she will connect to your messaging. It's like she will be the person that says, "Oh my God, it's like you are reading my mind." So when you can connect to the pains, the frustrations, the desires, the things that drive her, it also makes you very impactful in your messaging and influential. Because it's like when you know and you can describe your ideal client's pains and frustrations better than she can, you automatically stand out as the expert. You automatically stand out as somebody who knows the answer. So it makes you influential, it makes your messaging really impactful. So get clear on who is it you are born to serve, who is it your gift is here to help and make a difference to in the world. The fourth question to get really nailed on with your answer is your passionate why. Why is this business a must for you? Why is throwing in the towel and going back to your job an absolute non-negotiable? This is never going to happen. No matter what, I'm going to make this business work. What is that purposeful why? And there's a slight nuance to this. I'm not talking about the legacy you want to leave for your kids or the amount of money you want to make or, you know, the role model that you want to be for your children. All of that is great and it's your personal, passionate why. But I'm talking about the purposeful why that is bigger than you. It's what your ideal clients can jump on board with you and get passionate about with you too. So the analogy, the story that I shared to compare this in my group was last year when I kind of hit my enough is enough turning point around my debt story. And I, you know, on the sort of had 23 years of being in this toxic relationship with debt. March 2018, I hit my enough is enough, that I knew it wasn't a lack of external strategies that I was dealing with, it was internal. Hey, Lena, thank you. Oh, I'm seeing comments now. Hey, Rianne. So when I connected to, I need to do something different if I'm ever going to stop perpetuating debt and break free from this pattern. One of the things that kept me going, that had me pushing through those moments where I just wanted to walk away, think this is useless, I'll never become debt free. The thing that changed everything, that meant I could pay off 50 grand's worth of debt in such a small amount of time, like literally within 6 months, and get published and have the book to boot. What connected me and enabled that to happen so quickly was the fact that I connected to a purpose that was bigger than me. My goal wasn't just to pay off debt for myself. I knew that if I could do this, I had to share how. I needed to get this out to all the people, millions of people that are struggling with debt, because I know they're out there. I knew I wasn't the only one. So I just connected to this sense of purpose that if I can do this, then I have to share it. And hence the book was born. But by having that purpose that was bigger than me, it just creates such momentum and such shifts in your energy and your ability to push through. So just to reiterate then, the 4 things you really need to have nailed on to be able to create that energetic shift, that mental clarity, that emotional feeling of being unstoppable and connected and on fire when you're showing up with your messaging, is knowing what you do, knowing who you are. So this is your credibility factor, your story, what brings you to this point in your life, what enables you to solve the problem that you solve. What is it you do? So what's your niche? What is the problem you solve and how do you help your people solve that problem? What is the vehicle that you help your people do that with? Who is it that you serve? So who is your ideal client? What are her pains and frustrations? Get connected to what is it she desires. You can then, just as a side point, you can also create offerings and programs that resonate directly with the desires of your ideal client. And you can only do that when you know her so deeply. And you do know her because you were her once. So that's the fundamental truth of this matter. So knowing... 4th, who your ideal client is, and then, 3rd question, who your ideal client is. The 4th question, your purposeful why. What is it about your mission, your message that is bigger than you? Get all of those questions answered, meditate on them, sleep on them, journal on them, whatever you need to do. Connect with me to help you. But whatever you do, you have to get those answers nailed on, crystal clear, aligned with who you are. Without that, everything just feels off. you show up in fits and starts. You know, some weeks you show up large and then the next week you're hiding under a duvet. Your messaging lacks clarity. You're not attracting the right people, if anybody at all. It doesn't feel smooth and flowy and easy, which it really can, I promise you. So if you've got questions, comments, oh, hey, Catherine. Oh, thank you, hun. If you've got questions, comments, please put them below. I'm here to help you. But yeah, just really work on those questions. Give me some feedback. What comes up for you as you work on those questions? So I'm going to wrap it up for now. So sending you a ton of love as always. Have a great rest of your day. I'm just going to admire my backdrop a little bit more. So, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.